So here we are at the last stage of getting this sailboat completely set on this trailer. We ended up having to get new tires. The original tires, number one, they were dry rotted, but furthermore, they were just too weak. They were just load rated, I think like 3,000 pounds each tire. So we got those tires. Those were the most heavy-duty tires we could get for those rim size. They are 16-ply tires, 130 load range, which comes to about 45, close to 4,500 pounds each tire. So that's the strongest ones we could get. Of course, we had to winch the trailer up and down a few times to accommodate for the now bigger tires. But it wasn't a problem. Our little trusted 20-ton Harbor Freight bottle jack did just great. Yeah, I'm running it all fast speed, so it doesn't get too boring. And after that, I'm gonna have to start doing the welding of the support pillars. That's basically what I'm using. Is I had some old, they were light poles, bigger square tubing, heavy duty metal, and pretty simple really. All I do is basically build them in a U shape that they kind of like stand left and right next to the boat. Put the screw jacks on it so it's adjustable. Yeah, that's basically it. The keel of the trailer sits on two of the cross members of the trailer, so it won't go anywhere. Well, at least I hope so. Besides going down the road, hopefully. Yep. So now we'll start removing the poles, basically. The two front poles, that is. Just we already took all the support boards out, and just used my little tractor, 20 horsepower tractor, to pull those massive poles out of the ground and get them out of the way. So getting everything ready to hook up my truck, which is an old 1997 Ford F350 with a 460 motor. I'll see if that thing is able to pull it.
back for a minute. Hold it. Hold it. This thing. Back it up a little bit. Up. Okay, try that. Back up a little bit. Try that. Give it a run. Give it a run and start. Back up a little bit. Got it. Ready? No, just a second. Okay, try it. Back. Hold it this time. Yep. You gonna leave it like this? Or you gonna yeah, for now we just
Okay, it turned out my truck was barely able to pull the boat. Of course, you know, it was also, the whole trailer was sitting in kind of still somewhat loose sand. But the point was really just to see how this whole thing behaves once the boat starts moving, while the trailer starts moving. And I think it was a good success. So now I personally am not going to pull this boat over the road. We're gonna hire somebody, preferably with a semi-tractor, or at least with a much beefier pickup truck than what I have. Maybe like a F450, 550 or whatever. But that's not up to me, because this boat, like I mentioned before, I believe, is not mine. This is my friend's boat. I'm just basically helping him to getting it ready. The trailer is a 40-foot car hauler, basically. Not necessarily rated for the weight of the boat. I think it's kind of borderline. The boat, again, has information again. Weighs 26,000 pounds. Well, the trailer itself, I think, weighs about close to 8,000. So that brings the total weight of between the trailer and the boat to about what would that be? Something like 34,000 pounds. Yeah, way too much for, number one, my truck and my license. I don't have a CDL. On top of that, I have never done something like that. I have never pulled a big boat like this over the road, and I'm not gonna start. Anyway, so I hope the video is not too boring. I just ended up with a segment of random pictures all the way to the point where the boat sits right now. And then my friend is gonna do some calls. And number one, find a place where the boat can be sandblasted for a reasonable amount of money. And then, of course, finding a truck and a driver. Not sure what the whole total thing of this whole operation is gonna cost him, but that's what he wants to do, and he thinks that's the best way to do with a steel boat. And I guess I have to agree. I mean, if you want to do it right, then that's probably the way to go. And when it comes back, it's gonna get several coats of barrier coat, which is really pretty much the best rust protection. And of course, you have to do that for saltwater environments. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the last one of this video series. Not much I can really say about it anymore. It's pretty much self-explanatory what we were doing. The easiest way would have been, of course, you know, just get a crane, pay the $2,000, have it put on the trailer. But where's the fun in that, right? Okay, anyways, so from here on forward, I'm probably gonna go back to my original projects, my own boat, this Alberg 37 that sometimes appears a little bit in the background on those pictures. So yeah, the Alberg is actually my boat. Fiberglass boat. Don't have to deal with this heavy steel shit. Okay, like always, thank you very much for watching, and if it was boring, I am sorry. Yep, here's another shot from both of those boats.